You are more powerful than you know. Right now in this moment, you have the ability to transform your life. The person you dream of becoming isn't some distant figure. That person is already within you, waiting to be unleashed. Every great achievement in history started with someone deciding to act differently. They didn't wait for permission. They didn't wait until they felt ready. They simply began behaving as if they were already the person capable of that achievement. You see, your actions shape your identity far more than your thoughts or feelings do. It's not about feeling confident first and then acting confidently. It's about acting confidently when you don't feel it. And then the feeling follows. This is the secret that successful people have known for ages. Consider a shy person who wants to become more outgoing. They don't magically wake up one day feeling sociable. Instead, they start small. They smile at a stranger. They strike up a conversation line at the coffee shop. Each tiny act of courage builds upon the last, slowly reshaping their identity. Or think about someone who wants to be fit and healthy. They don't wait until they feel motivated to exercise. They put on their running shoes and go for a jog, even if it's just around the block. They choose a salad instead of fast food, even if they're craving junk. These small decisions, for repeated day after day, transform them into the healthy person they aspire to be. This principle applies to every area of life. Want to be a writer? Start writing every day, even if it's just for 10 minutes. Want to be an entrepreneur? Start treating your side hustle with the seriousness of a CEO. I want to be more compassionate. Look for opportunities to show kindness even in the smallest ways. The beauty of this approach is that it's accessible to everyone. You don't need special talents or resources. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You can start right now wherever you are. It's not always easy. Acting like the person you want to be often means stepping out of your comfort zone. It means facing your fears and insecurities head on. It means being willing to fail and look foolish sometimes. Remember that discomfort is the price of growth. Every time you push through that discomfort, you're expanding your capabilities. You're proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. Think of it like working out. When you lift weights, you're actually causing tiny tears in your muscle fibers. It's uncomfortable, even painful sometimes. But as those tears heal, your muscles grow stronger. The same principle applies to personal growth. Each challenge you face, each fear you confront, makes you stronger and more resilient. Now you might be thinking, but isn't this just fake it till you make it? Not quite. This isn't about pretending or putting on an act. It's about aligning your actions with your aspirations. It's about bridging the gap between who you are and who you want to be. The truth is, there's no clear line between faking it and making it. Every expert was once a beginner who decided to act like an expert. Every confident person wasn't insecure but chose to act confidently by acting as if you already are the person you want to be. You're not being fake. You're actively becoming that person. Your brain doesn't know the difference between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. When you act as if you're already the person you want to be, your brain starts to wire itself accordingly. You're literally rewiring your neural pathways to support your new identity. This is why visualization is such a powerful tool used by athletes, entrepreneurs, and performers. By repeatedly imagining themselves succeeding, they're training their brains for success, but visualization alone isn't enough. It's when you combine it with action that the real magic happens. So how do you put this into practice? Start by getting clear on who you want to be. What are the qualities and behaviors of that person? How do they spend their time? How do they treat others? How do they treat themselves? Once you have a clear picture, look for small ways to embody those qualities in your daily life. If you want to be more confident, stand up straight and make eye contact. If you want to be more productive, tackle your most important task first thing in the morning. If you want to be more positive, catch yourself when you complain and reframe the situation in a more optimistic light. You remember, it's not about making huge overnight changes. It's about consistent, small actions that add up over time. I think of it as compound interest for your personal growth. Each positive action, and no matter how small, builds on the last, creating exponential growth over time. As you start acting like the person you want to be, you will likely face resistance both from yourself and from others. Your old habits and beliefs will try to pull you back to your comfort zone. People in your life might be confused or even threatened by your changes. This is normal. In fact, it's a good sign. It means you're growing. The key is to expect this resistance and push through it. Remind yourself why you started this journey. Connect with your vision of your future self. Let that be your motivation when things get tough. Another crucial aspect of this process is self-compassion. As you stretch yourself and try new things, you will make mistakes. You will have setbacks. There will be days when you fall short of your ideals. This is not failure. It's part of the process. The person you want to be isn't perfect. They're resilient. They learn from their mistakes. They pick themselves up and try again. So when you falter, treat yourself with kindness. Acknowledge the effort you're making. Learn from what went wrong and then get back on track. It's also important to surround yourself with people who support your growth. Seek out mentors and role models who embody the qualities you aspire to. Spend time with people who believe in you and encourage you to reach for your dreams. Their belief in you will help strengthen your belief in yourself. Pay attention to the small wins. Celebrate every time you act in alignment with your aspirations. Did you speak up in a meeting when you usually stay quiet? That's a win. Did you choose a healthy meal when you were tempted by junk food? That's a win. Did you stick to your writing schedule even when you didn't feel inspired? That's a win. These small victories might seem insignificant in the moment, but they're the building blocks of your new identity. Each one is proof that you're capable of change. Each one moves you closer to being the person you want to be. Remember too, that this journey isn't just about you. As you grow and transform, you become an inspiration to others. You show them what's possible. Your courage in facing your fears might give someone else the strength to face theirs. Your persistence in pursuing your goals might motivate someone else to start chasing their dreams. This ripple effect is one of the most beautiful aspects of personal growth. By becoming the best version of yourself, you indirectly help others do the same. You contribute to creating a world where more people are living up to their potential. Some people worry that changing themselves means being inauthentic or losing their true self. You are not fixed. You are not a finished product. You are a work in progress, always evolving, always becoming. Your true self isn't some unchanging essence. It's the self that aligns with deepest values and aspirations. By acting like the person you want to be, you're not betraying your authentic self. You're uncovering it. You're peeling away the layers of fear, limiting beliefs, and old habits to reveal the person you were meant to be. This doesn't mean you should try to be someone else. The goal isn't to imitate others, but to become the best version of yourself. Your journey will be unique, shaped by your own experiences, values, and dreams. Embrace that uniqueness. Let it guide you as you grow and change. As you continue on this path, you will likely find that your goals and aspirations evolve too. That's okay. In fact, it's a sign of growth. As you expand your capabilities and perspectives, you will see new possibilities for yourself. You will set higher goals. You will dream bigger dreams. This is a beautiful cycle of personal growth. As you act like the person you want to be, you become that person. And as you become that person, you see even greater potential in yourself. You realize that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. So don't be afraid to adjust your vision as you grow. Allow yourself to be surprised by your own potential. The person you become might be even more amazing than the person you initially set out to be. Throughout this journey, it's crucial to stay connected to your why. Why do you want to be this person? What difference will it make in your life and in the lives of others? This sense of purpose will be your anchor when things get tough. It will be the fire that keeps you going when motivation wanes. Maybe you want to be more confident so you can pursue your dreams without fear holding you back. Maybe you want to be healthier so you can be there for your loved ones for years to come. Maybe you want to be more successful so you can make a bigger impact in your community. Whatever your reasons, keep them at the forefront of your mind. Write them down. Visualize them. Let them infuse every action you take with meaning and purpose. Remember, too, that this journey is not about reaching a final destination. There's no finish line where you can declare, I have made it. I'm done growing. Personal growth is a lifelong adventure. The joy is in the journey itself, in the daily act of becoming. Embrace this process. Find pleasure in the challenge of pushing your boundaries. Enjoy the thrill of discovering new strength within yourself. Relish the satisfaction of looking back and seeing how far you've come. As you move forward, be patient with yourself. Real, lasting change takes time. You're not just changing your actions, you're rewiring your brain, shifting your beliefs and transforming your identity. This doesn't happen overnight. There will be days when you feel like you're making huge strides and days when you feel like you're sliding backwards. This is normal. Progress isn't linear. It's more like a spiral. You might revisit old challenges. But each time you do, you're approaching them from a higher level. The key is to keep going. Keep taking those small, consistent actions. Keep pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. Keep acting like the person you want to be, even when it feels difficult or uncomfortable. And as you do this, pay attention to how you talk to yourself. Your internal dialogue has a huge impact on your behavior and your results. Start speaking to yourself the way the person you want to be would speak. Be encouraging. Be kind. Be your own biggest cheerleader. When you face setbacks or make mistakes, don't berate yourself. Instead, speak to yourself the way you would speak to a friend. Offer compassion and encouragement. Remind yourself that mistakes are opportunities for learning and growth. This positive self-talk isn't about denying reality or areas where you need to improve. It's about approaching your growth with a constructive, empowering mindset. It's about believing in your ability to change and improve. You will likely inspire others around you. People will notice the changes in you, your increased confidence, your new habits, your growing success. They might ask you for advice or express admiration for your transformation. When this happens, be generous with your knowledge and experience. Share what you've learned. Encourage others on their own journeys of growth. By lifting others up, you reinforce your own progress and create a positive cycle of growth and inspiration. Remember, though, that everyone's path is unique. What worked for you might not work for someone else. Encourage others to find their own way, to discover what resonates with them. Your role is not to be a guru, but to be a fellow traveler, sharing your experiences and offering support. As you grow and change, you might find that some relationships in your life change too. Some people might struggle to accept the new you. They might try to pull you back to your old ways or discourage your efforts to grow. This can be painful, but it's a natural part of the process. As you evolve, you might outgrow certain relationships or need to set new boundaries. This doesn't mean you have to cut people out of your life, but you may need to adjust how you interact with them. At the same time, you will likely attract new people into your life, people who resonate with the person you're becoming. Embrace these new connections. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and support your growth. As you continue to act like the person you want to be, you will find that your comfort zone expands. Things that once seemed intimidating or impossible start to feel achievable. You will be amazed at how much you're capable of when you push past your self-imposed limits. This growth isn't just about achieving external success. It's about becoming more fully yourself. It's about aligning your actions with your values and living with greater purpose and authenticity. You will likely find that as you become the person you want to be, you feel more fulfilled. You will have a greater sense of meaning and direction in your life. You will feel more confident and empowered. You will handle challenges with greater resilience and grace. This doesn't mean life will become perfect or easy. You will still face obstacles and setbacks, but you will face them as a stronger, more capable version of yourself. You will have the tools and the mindset to turn challenges into opportunities for further growth. Remember, every great person you are wants to where you stand now. They weren't born great. They became great through their actions, their persistence, their willingness to grow and change. You have that same potential within you. What sets these individuals apart is not some innate, superhuman ability. It's their unwavering commitment to personal growth and the relentless pursuit of their goals. They understood that greatness is not a destination, but a continuous journey of self-improvement. Consider for a moment the early lives of some of the most successful people in history. They faced challenges, setbacks, and failures just like anyone else. What made the difference was their response to these obstacles. They chose to learn from their failures rather than be defeated by them. They saw each setback as a stepping stone to success. This mindset is something you can cultivate starting right now. When you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience make me stronger, wiser, better? This simple shift in perspective can transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. But it's not just about how you handle challenges. It's also about how you approach your day-to-day life. The person you want to be, how do they spend their time? What are their priorities? Start aligning your daily activities with these priorities. This might mean waking up earlier to work on a personal project. It might mean taking in time into learning a new skill. It might mean choosing to have meaningful conversations instead of mindless small talk. Whatever it is, start making these choices consciously and consistently. Remember, it's the small decisions you make every day that shape your life. Each time you choose to act like the person you want to be, you're reinforcing the identity. You're literally rewiring to support this new version of yourself. The people you surround yourself with, the places you spend your time, the information you consume, all of these factors have a profound impact on who you become. The person you want to be. What kind of environment do they create for themselves? Start shaping your environment to support your growth. This might mean seeking out mentors who embody the qualities you aspire to. It might mean creating a workspace that inspires creativity and productivity. It might mean curating your social media feed to expose yourself to ideas and information that support your goals. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose your company wisely. Seek out relationships that challenge you to grow, that inspire you to be better. At the same time, be mindful of relationships that hold you back or bring out the qualities you're trying to leave behind. Another crucial aspect of becoming the person you want to be is developing a strong sense of self-awareness. This means understanding your strengths, acknowledging your weaknesses, and being honest with yourself about your motivations and fears. The self-awareness allows you to make conscious choices about who you want to be, rather than simply reacting to life's circumstances. It helps you identify the gaps between who you are and who you want to be, allowing you to focus your efforts where they're most needed. Developing self-awareness requires regular reflection. Take time each day to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? What's driving your actions? Are you living in alignment with your values and goals? This practice of self-reflection can be transformative, helping you stay on track and make adjustments as needed. Now, let's consider the role of courage in becoming the person you want to be. Acting like the person you want to be often requires stepping out of your comfort zone. It means taking risks, trying new things, and sometimes failing in front of others. This takes courage. But remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's action in the face of fear. The person you want to be, how do they handle fear? They likely feel it just like anyone else, but they don't let it paralyze them. They acknowledge the fear and move forward anyway. Start practicing courage in small ways every day. Speak up in a meeting when you have an idea. Reach out to someone you admire for advice. Try a new approach to a problem. Each time you act with courage, you're strengthening that muscle, making it easier to take bigger risks in the future. Another important aspect of becoming the person you want to be is developing a growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. It's the opposite of a fixed mindset, which believes that your qualities are carved in stone. People with a growth mindset seek challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. They don't shy away from difficult tasks because they know that's where the most growth happens. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth, but a necessary part of the learning process. Cultivate a growth mindset by embracing challenges, persisting in the face of setbacks, seeing effort as a path to mastery, learning from criticism, and finding lessons and inspiration in the success of others. This mindset will be crucial as you work towards becoming the person you want to be. The person you want to be, what are their daily habits? What do they do consistently? Day in and day out that contributes to their success and fulfillment. Consistency is often the difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't. It's not about making dramatic changes overnight. It's about taking small, consistent actions every day that align with your vision of your best self. This might mean writing for 30 minutes every day if you want to be an author. It might mean practicing an instrument for an hour each day if you want to be a musician. It might mean making one sales call every day if you want to grow your business. Whatever it is, commit to doing it consistently. Even on the days when you don't feel like it. Even on the days when life gets busy or things don't go as planned. This consistency will compound over time, leading to significant results. Remember, success is not about perfection. It's about progress. There will be days when you fall short of your ideal. That's okay. What matters is that you get back on track as quickly as possible. Don't let one slip up derail your entire journey. In today's fast-paced world, we often expect instant results. But true lasting change takes time. The person you want to be wasn't created overnight, and neither will you be. Cultivate patience with yourself and with the process. Understand that there will be ups and downs, progress and setbacks. This is all part of the journey. What matters is that you keep moving forward, even if it's just a small step each day. At the same time, maintain a sense of urgency by not pace it as an excuse for procrastination. The person you want to be, do they wait for the perfect moment or do they take action now? Start today. Start with what you have, where you are. Another crucial aspect of becoming the person you want to be is developing strong communication skills. The ability to express your ideas clearly, to listen effectively, to persuade and inspire others. These are all key attributes of successful people in any field. Work on improving your communication skills. Practice articulating your thoughts clearly. Learn to listen actively, seeking to understand before being understood. Develop your ability to read and to adapt your communication style to communications and audiences. Remember, communication is not just about what you say, it's also about how you say it. The person you want to be, how do they carry themselves? How do they speak? Start embodying these qualities in your own communication. The world is changing at an unprecedented rate. The person you want to be, how do they stay relevant in this rapidly evolving landscape? They likely have a commitment to lifelong learning. Cultivate a curious mind. Stay open to new ideas. Be willing to challenge your own assumptions and beliefs. Read widely. Attend workshops and conferences. Engage in meaningful discussions with people who have different perspectives. Remember, learning doesn't just happen in formal educational settings. Every experience is an opportunity to learn if you approach it with the right mindset. The person you want to be, how do they extract lessons from their daily experiences? Another crucial aspect of becoming the person you want to be is developing resilience. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way. The person you want to be, how do they handle adversity? They likely have the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to persist in the face of obstacles. Build your resilience by reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. Develop a support network you can lean on during tough times. Practice self-care to ensure you have the physical and emotional resources to handle stress. Remember, resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. The role of authenticity in becoming the person you want to be. This journey isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, the person you want to be. How do they stay true to their values and beliefs while still growing and evolving? Authenticity means being honest with yourself and others about who you are, what you believe, and what you stand for. It means aligning your actions with your values, even when it's difficult. Start practicing authenticity in your daily life. Be honest about your thoughts and feelings. Stand up for what you believe in. Let your unique personality shine through. Oh, remember, the world doesn't need another carbon copy of someone else. It needs you, your unique gifts, your unique perspective, your unique contribution. As you work towards becoming the person you want to be, don't lose sight of what makes you. Becoming the person you want to be is a lifelong journey. It requires consistent effort, courage, and a willingness to grow and change. But it's a journey worth taking, because with each step, you're not just changing your actions, you're transforming your life. You have within you everything you need to become the person you dream of being. Your potential is limitless. Your future is bright. The person you want to be is already within you, waiting to be unleashed.